Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly reading for August 22nd through August 28th. I'd like to share my appreciation to everyone for supporting my channel by liking and subscribing. And now let's find out what Spirit has in store for you this week. Hi Taurus, thanks for stopping in and welcome to you. And now let's see what Spirit has to say for you. Starting off with a very strong power card, we're starting off with Death, the King of Pentacles, nice strong money card, the Ten of Swords, and the Two of Cups. We have the Four of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. So starting out with that nice strong power card, and it is the only power card that you have in the reading. So Death, closely associated with our Scorpio, represents a transition in your life, something that is going to cause some real change for the better, give you the opportunity to have a sense of renewal, like a fresh start. So that's really a great way to go into your week, Taurus. And we know that being practical and obstinate, but also being patient, it's actually a good combination for being open to a big change like that. Because you, even though you're very steadfast, you also understand that change is necessary. So I'm feeling like that change is going to come to you in such a way that you are really willing to embrace it and move forward with it. And there's nothing wrong with that, Taurus. Going against one's nature or embracing a different facet of, how you feel about things, how you look at the world, not a bad idea. And with something like Death, the Death card is definitely saying a big thing, a transformation is going to be happening for you. So you're going from one point in your life to a new point in your life. Curious to see what that is. So let's look at your challenge, because you don't have any action in your reading this week. So with that challenge card, the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Swords is talking about a sense of peace, a sense of finality. So a relief that something has happened that has allowed you the ability to move on. It might have been slow going or a very trying period, but it was necessary for you to get that sense of relief that you have now. Something that, doesn't necessarily equate to extreme happiness, but it definitely equates to a sense of peace, a peace of mind, peace in your heart. So it was necessary and now it's done. So I think that is speaking very much to the Death card, saying that yes, something has happened, something has transpired that was necessary. It was necessary for it to happen. Might not have been something that made you happy per se, but definitely something that has brought you peace. And then we have your Four of Swords, your other challenge card. The Four of Swords is talking about recovery and taking time for relaxation and recovery. So taking time to contemplate. So if you have that going on for you this week, Taurus, then the transformation that's going to be happening with the Death, with the ending for that new beginning, definitely speaking to that. Taking that time, maybe a break after it, that change, because it's going to give you the opportunity to give some really needed time to a decision about what to do next. Were you expecting this change? You might not have been expecting this change. So it is going to be for the better, but you need some time to adjust. A big change in your life, for most people, that is very difficult. So there's going to be something big coming, and the Four of Swords is just saying that you will make sure that you have time to, a proper adjustment time, a proper adjustment period. So since we're talking about that, let's move to your emotional cards. So your Two of Cups is referring to partnership and strong relationship, good communication. So when you're talking about the good communication in a very strong relationship, that's saying a support system to me. So with that period of time where you get that break, where you have that time to regroup, that time to think about it, a real period of contemplation, you're also going to have someone by your side, someone who's going to help you with that. In most cases, with the Two of Cups, it would be a lover or a life partner, someone along those lines. But, I feel like the deepest type of love is friendship first. People that are in love relationships that say they started out as friends are usually the strongest and the most capable of couples. So I'm feeling like it could even be a friend, but definitely someone who loves you and cares for you and wants the best for you. So you have that person to help you through this period of transition too. And then with the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups is talking about a high sense of self-esteem and a sense of connectedness. So again, we're talking about that Two of Cups being someone who really gets you, someone who really understands what you need, and having gone through this big change it's going to happen for you early on in the week, Taurus. So going through that, but knowing that you have this person with you who has your best interest at heart and also is helping you have that strong sense of self-esteem. Again, that harmony, the kind of harmony that you have when you have a strong emotional connection, that sense of connectedness with someone, definitely going to be in your corner to help you. And then you have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is referring to guidance and friendship, connection. So just good news about relationships in general. The page is talking about his own suit, about the relationships that you have. So perhaps this is someone, this change and this death might be someone who you really cared for. So someone you once had that strong sense of connectedness with, who is no longer in your life. Not necessarily dead, but someone who corny phrase, but might be dead to you, or someone who has left your life. And with that contemplation, that time for some contemplation, thinking maybe it was even you that decided that break was coming, that change was going to happen in your life, and you made it happen. And now you're appreciating the love that is there, the other person that is still there for you. So I'm feeling like that death might be a person, might be someone who you have lost this week, Taurus, who is no longer part of your life. Not necessarily no longer on this plane, but in the ethereal, but just not in your world anymore. Now let's look at your money, your King of Pentacles, your Six of Pentacles. So with the King of Pentacles, we are talking about economic power, being very successful, material gain. So when you throw that in the mix, it could very well be a real death. Changing the game a little bit there. With that, I'm thinking like when someone who you care for passes, oftentimes that does mean some sort of material gain, some sort of material is a good way to put it, not necessarily money, but getting something of value. Like if there's a china pattern in the family for women, that's usually important to girls, maybe that's what's coming to you. So something material is coming to you. So perhaps that death is actual death for you this week, Taurus. Then we have the Six of Pentacles, and that money card is talking about a sense of reciprocity where you are part of an interaction that is going to be beneficial to yourself and someone else, usually involving a material gain. So something is coming to you. I have the feeling it's coming to you from someone who you cared very much for. So whether or not that death is really representing death in this reading, getting a strong sense that it might be, because something is coming to you financially, Taurus, and it's coming from someone who you love very much. Thank you for joining me. And I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.